Hey guys, and welcome! As you've seen by the title of today's video, we're gonna talk about Peacekeeper, the new sidearm implemented with the June update, and we will see. Is it worth spending that much time to complete all of the Easter eggs to unlock it? Or maybe it's not? Let's find out! Alright, so let's start with the basics of the basics. How do you unlock the Peacekeeper? Well, you basically have to complete all of the Easter eggs that were added to Battlefield 1 since the game was released, except for the Isolament Easter egg, the one with the zombie room at the Fort Devoe. This one is not required, but all of the others are, and that's where most of the players basically give up. Because it takes so much time to unlock all of them, you haven't completed any of them previously when they were released on PC and on consoles. I can't even imagine how much time it actually takes, because in majority of those Easter eggs you actually have to solve Morse codes. Which means that, first of all, you have to record the footage from the game, then you have to extract the soundtrack from the recording, and then after you do it you have to import it to another program where you can edit it slightly to read the Morse code. And this is just the first step to solving the Easter egg. Which means that if you play Battlefield 1 on console, you not only need PC to actually solve the Easter egg, unless you can edit videos on the consoles. I don't really know, I don't own any of the consoles, but it takes a long time, and it's not really that worth it. But before we jump into any conclusions, let's take a closer look at the Revolver. What's so special about it? How does it play out? What is it good at? And in general, what does it offer? In short, we are looking at a 6-shot revolver that deals a minimum of 60 damage per shot. And not only that, but you can actually one-shot headshot someone from up close. Of course, if you manage to get a headshot. But still, if you compare it to the other revolvers in the game, that's the most firepower you can get out of the pistol. What's even better? If you're hip firing, you can get the revolver up to 257 rounds per minute. That's just mental for a revolver. That's almost the same as Bulldog. And all of this is combined with great animations that I'm sure you've already seen throughout this gameplay. However, in reality, if you commit to using the pistol in the game, you will immediately notice that its hipfire accuracy isn't really that great. It's all because DICE wanted to compensate for the insane rate of fire, right? Rate of fire of 250, damage output of 60 per shot. They had to balance it out somehow, and they did with a terrible accuracy. Now don't get me wrong, you can still hit the shots. It's just not as easy as it might seem after watching YouTube videos. Trust me, after I watched some of the YouTube videos when people unlocked the Peacekeeper at first, I was like, oh my god, this is great, this is going to be the most overpowered pistol in the game, and after I played with it, it definitely is fun to use, and it's good, but it is not great. At least that's how I personally feel like about the pistol. One more downside that you will find immediately while playing with the sidearm is that it actually takes a bit longer to switch from the primary weapon to the secondary weapon if you're using the Peacekeeper. You don't have this effect with any other sidearm in the game, so it definitely is something to think about if you want to adjust your playstyle to the revolver, because you actually have to go through the whole animation of switching to the sidearm and you cannot cancel it. You can cancel all of the other animations, but not this one. And trust me, I've died couple of times trying to pull my pistol out, but I just couldn't do it in time. But as I said guys, even with all of those downsides, the Peacekeeper is still a great pistol. It is definitely fun to play with it, and also, after you unlock it, trust me, there is so much satisfaction, especially if you haven't completed the Easter eggs before. Anyway guys, that would be it for this short review. As always, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the battlefield.